So tonight we're doing Vampire Savior. I'm so used to saying tonight, right? Because all my tournaments end up being at nighttime when I was running all the Plus R stuff, right? It's 11 a.m. I just got up, you know, I crawled out of bed, what, 5 minutes ago, and now I'm here. A reminder, guys, we're doing these tournaments every weekend. We are doing a tournament every Saturday and every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. That way we can get European players in as well, so we're doing a lot of kind of back and forth there. So on Discord, we actually have a really chill group of people here. We're mostly focused on doing tournaments for all sorts of different kinds of fighting games. We've been doing them for Plus R, of course, Vampire Savior, Melty Blood, Third Strike. We're going to be expanding that quite a bit soon. Starting next week, we're going to be doing a community night on Friday, where it's mostly not just that we play with each other, but we just kind of learn a new game together with each other. So I know we're doing Vampire Savior today, but we're going to be doing Vampire Savior next week, and it's mostly just a get together and learn kind of day. So I'm excited for that. I want to see how that goes, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think what we're going to be doing is kind of merging, like picking a random game and then all together learning that on those Friday night community nights. There we go. Looking good. So we've got ourselves Dyne versus Playball. I feel like these players are pretty familiar with each other. They play each other a lot. It is 2 out of 3. Dyne won last tournament, and I think he won the tournament before that too. So Dyne's definitely our top seed. Playball's got an uphill battle here if he's going to be able to beat Dyne. Dyne going in for some good overhead attacks. You know, Jedah does have a lot of overhead tech. He's got an air dash, but it is kind of slow compared to some other stuff. Yet you see right there him going for those cross-up overheads. Very solid stuff there. Now, with Jedah, he has this Dark Force where he's flying in the air. They all become overheads. Very quick attacks. You can kind of go some good up-downs on there. But Jedah also does have an infinite with his Dark Force. So it is something to keep in mind there too. So you're going to see Dyne go for that a lot. Good throw there from Playball. Very good awareness on exactly when that's available. Playball still has an uphill battle. He's 1 life behind. Has a lot of white health here. Good tech hit, but ends up getting hit right at the end. Just tagged at the back there. Dyne gets his first game. One thing I've been trying to do lately is I try to make customized score report things, so you can see little icons up there. How does that look, guys? Does that look pretty cool? I worked hard on it. Nice tech hit on that throw. Good tech. So I love seeing that in this game too. The throws are very fast, but when you see people break throws, they take minimal damage and they get an advantaged state when they wake up. So it's some pretty good stuff there. Dyne really applying that momentum. This game is all about momentum. Keep that up. Don't let them recover that health. Going in for a Dark Force. Again, going for those quick instant overheads with Dark Force. Playball on the verge of death here. Dyne about to beat him with a complete. Playball not having it. Getting a life back there and recovering a lot of white health in the meantime. You have to keep that momentum. So you saw right there, Playball hit Dyne. Got a lot of... Oh, dirty. Going for the floor unblockable. You knew he was going to jump, so you'd land right on top of it. And Dyne ends up taking it 2-0. Very fast stuff there. Let's pull up our next match, guys. Give us a moment here. Alright, this is an off-stream match since we're waiting for somebody else. So I'm just going to go ahead and stream this one. Not sure exactly where they are. I think it's still 0-0. We have Watersand versus M. M got second place in last tournament, if I recall. He did end up losing into loser's bracket to get to this match right now, though. So you see here, Watersand definitely has this uphill battle. Barely any health left. And M taking the first kill. But we are doing a Plus R tournament tomorrow, so if you're interested in that, it starts at 11 o'clock. You can join the Discord server and get some more information on that as well. Going in for some solid combo hits. Combos in this game are pretty easy. Beginner style are pretty easy, I'll say. Where it's kind of like a Magic series. You know, Magic series is where you kind of just go up the line. In this game, it has 3 punches and 3 kicks, so you do punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick kind of thing. Doesn't always work 100% that way, but that's the general combo theory in this game. So it's actually a lot simpler to learn than it seems. It's just with that simplicity comes the difficulty. So if you're interested in getting into this, it's really fast, it's really intense, there's a lot of reaction stuff involved, and that's kind of really the key with this game. Just the application of momentum, where you're constantly trying to be on the aggressive side of things, and also just being able to quickly react to some pretty heavy stuff. I kind of like that. There's a lot of other fighting games where it's like, it feels like simple mixed with complicated, right? For example, Melty Blood is when you first start Melty Blood, it seems like it's a very easy, simple game, but then the more you get into it, the more complex it looks. And you get that quite a bit with Vampire Saber too, I think. It's a very, very good game. You can see here, M really trying to keep Watersand stuck in that corner. Good push block, but not able to defeat it. And I think that might have been a chip kill. M ends up taking that one 2-0. Again, if you're interested in getting into the Discord server, we've got a great group of people here. We're working on a community night, which we're going to start next week, where we're kind of just getting people together to play games and get used to it and like learn games together. It's not really even about us fighting each other, it's about, you know, other stuff like that too. Alright, here we go. This is going to be Aerisu versus TastyKarateSr. This is actually top 6. I'm going to update this here. You can see Aerisu really trying to apply that pressure, going in for those overheads. It's definitely something that Sasquatch is known for. His forward dash gives him an overhead state, and he can attack during it. You do see a lot of really fast, like, overhead kind of tech in this game, so it's very difficult to get some good solid blocking in. And push blocks really even complicate that further. So this game definitely has that sort of momentum going on, where you want to just keep being oppressive on your opponent. Don't give them any chance to breathe. Nice air throw. I love seeing throws in this game. They're very quick. So there we go. He's got his Dark Force. You can see here, Aerisu is 1 point away here. Or one life ahead, I should say. TastyKarateSr is trying to get up there, doing a little bit of single hits, but not doing any sort of major solid damage. Aerisu really getting in there. Both of them have a lot of meter to work with. Aerisu getting his first kill with a complete. Yeah, it's super armor. Or hyper armor, yes, hyper. Really getting in there. Like I said, doing those overhead dashes. That's something you really got to watch out for. It's really tough to deal with. There might be some sort of like gaps within his air dash that you might be able to exploit, but I haven't really tested too much of that out. I am very aware of how difficult that is to deal with, though. Those overheads of Sasquatch are meme-worthy within the Vampire Saber community. Look at that, really hopping in, doing some cross-ups on his wake-up. Sasquatch's dash is able to go over the person's knockdown body. Man, Aerisu really, really being impressive here. Another hit. Man, TastyKarateSr not having any chance here at all. Ends up losing that one 2-0. This was winner's side. So that means that TastyKarateSr is still in the game. Let's switch over to our next match here in a moment. Also, if you guys ever find any clips, like anything good that's going on, definitely clip it. It helps the channel. I'm able to do some promos and stuff like that with it. I tend to use like one of the better clips, so go ahead and find clips there. So M here playing as Bulleta, and we've got Playball playing as Gallon as well. This is loser's side, so whoever loses is out of the tournament, but whoever makes this is going to end up going into loser's finals. There is money on the line. So far we've got $52, it looks like. You can donate with our Matcherino code there as well, get free 50 cents. Let's get these players some extra money here. Just on the bridge of death. Nice. He did that just in order to get that chip damage down. Good tech throw, but still stuck in that corner. M having a hard time getting out. And that's a kill, tying up the lives. Or bats, as they say. M trying to get a little bit of cover going in, but not working out against Gallon. A lot of back and forth here, playing a lot of footsies. Both of them being a little bit more cautious. Nice, solid confirm there. Getting a bunch of extra white damage from the EX pursuit. Playball has to, or I mean, M has to get that extra damage. There we go, ends up taking it. One more here. If M can do it, he's going into losers finals. Okay, we see here M definitely still having the advantage here. DP tying up the health. M still has a meter to work with. You gain a lot of meter in this game pretty quickly, which means you're going to be using it a lot. My opinion whenever it comes to meter management is essentially, you know, if you've died with extra meter, then you wasted that extra meter, right? So, don't be conservative with meter in this game. You get so much of it. There we go. We see Playball tying up the lives. Let's see if he can keep it up, though. Getting a little bit of cover with that missile. Lots of, look at that. That lockdown. Good stuff there from Bulleta. M ends up taking it 2-0. Good stuff from M. Let's see who we can get up next here. Alright, they've already got it set up, so I'm already able to get this here. Just need to change the names. We've got Tie-Dye 1338 versus TastyKarateSr. Tie-Dye playing as Lilith. And we saw Karate earlier playing as Felicia. Let's see if he can apply some of that Felicia tech onto Lilith here. Lilith is an interesting character, kind of. I feel like Lilith is both has a lot of good and bad. She has a lot of moves which don't really have any good practical application. But she, some of her other moves are really solid. Her Raging Demon move is very great. You can combo into it. You can do it in the air. She's got a few good, like, normals. For example, her Jumping Heavy punch. Her, if you dash forward with her Medium punch, for example, that's a good one as well. She does have a solid DP. Her projectile is both useless and practical. It's it doesn't cover much space, but it stays in the air a long time. And she's got a really great super jump. I think the only character in the game that has a super jump, or one of the two. And you could do a diagonal super jump with her as well. That's what I was talking about right there with that projectile. It didn't even end up hitting Felicia. The distance was so small. But it locks that space down. It does have a lot of recovery, so she can't do too much. That move right there is terrible. but it's still connected at least. You know, I feel like that's a lot of Lilith's stuff. It's like, wow, this move isn't good, but I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to hit them with it. Both pretty even on health here. Tasty really has the advantage on that. Nice right there. That should be a kill. And Tasty taking the first round there. What I mean with those those ES throws with Lilith are so difficult to actually find a good application for, and even when you do, it feels like they do barely any damage. Like, you could probably have gotten something better that would have confirmed rather than her jumping forward throw. But they're still fun to do. And she's got so many moves that even though not all of them are that great, you can still use them to kind of surprise your opponent when they're not expecting all this different stuff. You know, if you keep doing the same stuff, even if it's the best stuff out there, it's gonna be too predictable. There we go with the EX Fireball, comboing after that, very nice. Going in for that air throw. Just needs a little bit of a tap here. Don't let up with that white health, but Felicia recovers it. Still ends up getting killed though. Going in for the Dark Force. This is going to be the alpha style variable combos. Oh, missing with the Raging Demon. Again, you can combo into that Raging Demon. That right there was her super Dragon Punch move. It's a super only version of it, and it's not great either. It does not have invul on startup, I don't recall, but it does have a pretty wide hitbox, so you can catch people when they might not think you can. There we go. Get a Dragon Punch for a quick amount of damage there. You can see that Tie-Dye has recovered that white health that he had. Nice Dragon Punch. Both pretty tied up on health, but Felicia has 6 meter. That's going to kill. And TastyKarateSr ends up taking it 2-0. Good stuff. We are back. We're getting ready with our first match here in just a moment. We're starting top 4, so this is going to be winners finals. As a reminder, guys, we do have a great Discord server where we do these tournaments every week. Not just for Vampire Savior, but a bunch of other stuff too. If you're interested in checking any of these out, go ahead and join the Discord server. We did Melty Blood and Third Strike last week. We're going to do some more this upcoming week. And we're doing community nights where people learn matches and things like that. So I'm excited to see how we're going to keep going with this. If you're interested in getting into that kind of stuff, check out our server. So we're going to have Aerisu versus Dyne here. This is going to be winners finals. Or you can see we've got Sasquatch versus Jedah. This is winners finals. So Aerisu was telling me that he started playing this game pretty much like the day before we got the previous tournament. Wow, what a quick win there. So that was some pretty dirty tech that Dyne did. He put that disc out, making it so that Sasquatch would have to block it, and then he did the air-to-ground unblockable move. So really nasty stuff. Oh, nice! Able to poke out of Dyne from the Dyne Force. Dyne's being so rough on here, but man, look at that Aerisu coming back very fast. Holy cow. Nice job avoiding the unblockable grab there. Avoiding the other unblockable. Aerisu playing very smart here. Oh, he didn't know about the furthest distance version. It's hard to tell which one it is. Dyne ends up getting the first kill, though. Yeah, I think the trick is, when you're first starting Vampire Savior, and you're picking a character, go on and just look at the craziest, jankiest tech you can do, right? So, there's some crazy stuff you can do with Gallon, for example, just his beast cannons. And, just look that up and practice that and then keep working your way up. That's how I see it if you're going to kind of start something. Both of them pretty even on health here. Oh, still getting hit with that. He was doing the shorter version of that throw. Now, when you're doing the air-to-ground throw, you have to choose which version it is before you even execute it. So you see how, how Dyne was doing the longer version or the shorter version of the air-to-ground throw? He already picked it to begin with. So it is him being aware of it ahead of time. I guess that means the key to avoiding it, if you're in an unavoidable situation, is go to the opposite direction you're in. And maybe that would be good, unless they can predict that too. Aerisu almost on the verge of death here. Able to come back quite a bit though. Jedah has no meter left. He's not going to be able to go for any of those unblockable supers. Sasquatch just needs a single poke here and he could take this. Oh, what happened? Oh, he might have got disconnected. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can rejoin here, guys. Give me a moment. Yeah, their internet kind of just disconnected, right? So I'm joining back in here. So what happened, it seems like Dyne is saying that his internet connection went out. He is giving a free win to Aerisu for that one, because it was his fault. No dispute or anything. So we have it now tied 1-1. That was super close. Very, very close. Aerisu very well could have easily had that one. So let's see if they can keep this up here. One now, a lot of back and forth. Aerisu already getting a lot of extra damage on Dyne here. Dyne keeping that, getting that white health recovered. So good stuff so far from Dyne. That push block really helps Sasquatch there. Oh no, getting hit with the overheads. Oh, that Dark Force from Jedah is so powerful. And we have Aerisu tying up the rounds. Dyne going in for another throw, really applying that. Oh, good job avoiding the unblockable, but still getting hit. 2-1 now for Dyne. Yeah, if anything, I blame Spectrum. It's all Spectrum's fault. Alright, here we go. You can see Aerisu was trying to get him in the corner, but Dyne not having it, doing those push blocks. Nice cross up with that overhead too. Oh, going for the unblockable that close! Oh man, I was not expecting that. Oh, going for the unblockable as well. And another unblockable. Oh my god. Dyne using all of his meter to do that. Keeps doing these traps though. Oof. Man, Aerisu having a hard time getting out of this. Aerisu could still catch up. He still has another life bar to do. There we go, catching that up. Just has to be very cautious. Nice throw. Gonna have Jedah locked down. Catching him on his rollout. There we go, getting some more. Could cake this. And a kill! Nice. Aerisu tying it up 2-2. It is 2-2. I've been very specific about this. It was 1-1 after the internet went out because Dyne accepted the loss from the internet going out. Dyne then got a match, and now it's tied up 2-2. Alright, Aerisu has a chance of taking this back here. He's got Dyne locked in that corner. You know, Dyne was really being good at getting those overheads or the unblockable setups against Aerisu. I'm not sure Aerisu can do that. I'm not sure Aerisu's going to fall for it again. Aerisu already a life bar ahead. Dyne has a lot of catching up to do. You can see there, Dyne just trying to get those extra pokes in, get those kills. Nice combo into the wheel. A lot of footsies back and forth. Both of them have 1 meter. Both of them are on their last life. Still a lot of back and forth. No solid confirms yet. Dark Force is going to be really good here, dealing a ton of damage. And that's a kill with the throw. Wow, Dyne getting a lot of damage right at the end out of nowhere. Dyne ended up taking that one 3-2. Good stuff, Dyne. Wow, that was fast. The last kill. Let me update this real quick and we'll get started with our loser semifinals. Alright, we're now starting our next match. This is going to be M versus TastyKarateSr. This is loser semis, so it is 2 out of 3. Alright, so we're seeing Bulleta putting in those missiles, trying to get that distance in there, locking down Felicia. It's really hard to lock down Felicia. She's got a lot of great moves and good movement. Nice command grab. Going in for the pursuit as well. Good damage. Gonna do a little bit more lockdown. We saw M do that mine lockdown last time on his leather game. Not getting hit by that missile during the, the spin dash. A little surprising there for me. Felicia locked down. Stuck in that corner. Going for those mine loops. Nope, not doing it again. And catching Felicia on the rollout. Good awareness there. There we go with air throw. Air throw tech. Man, I love seeing just the throws in this game always out there. Oh, the vulnerability after that on the recovery. Able to get a little bit of punishment. Spin dashing away. Karate, you know, it seems like TastyKarateSr is just trying to get those solid hits in, seeing what he can get, but just not able to open up M up at all. Another air throw. Oh, there we go with the spin dash. Some solid damage, but TastyKarateSr has to come up with a lot more damage to cover this distance. A whole life bar behind. More of those missiles, keeping it up. Oh, good punish. And killing with an ES pursuit. M taking that game. Posers semis is what it is. Posers. My bad. Holding the L. Good stuff. Alright, we're on the most disorienting stage of any fighting game. You can see M locked down there from Felicia. A lot of pushback. No, not too much solid damage just yet. Man, look at this. Felicia gonna take a lot of damage here, losing the rest of their life. M just one life bar away from going into losers finals. Whoever wins this is guaranteed money. Because this is 4th place at the moment. Whoever gets 3rd place gets money, guaranteed. Love seeing that super. Oh, definitely punishable. Not able to get the full punish off of that, though, against Felicia. Almost dead, and M ends up taking it 2-0. Good stuff, M. What we have next now is Aerisu versus M. Let's see if they're ready. Alright, while we're waiting for this, guys, we do still have that great server. You're welcome to join. It's called The Mountain. We've been doing a lot more stuff where we're kind of helping people join other games and things like that. We're looking at increasing our community kind of balance. with the community nights. We're gonna start doing that on Friday, starting next week. We're gonna be learning Vampire Savior this time, but we're gonna be kind of switching up with a bunch of other random games. We're just, hey, let's check this game out. Let's learn it together. Let's kind of just get that whole thing going. We'd run tournaments every weekend. Right now, we're of course running Vampire Savior, but tomorrow we're gonna be running Plus R, and we're gonna be running even more next weekend. We've done Melty Blood, we've done Third Strike, we've done a bunch of other stuff, and really the whole point is kind of just get above all that BS and drama and just play some games. Just the competition is what's more important than anything else when it comes to fighting games, and that's kind of been our mission statement from the beginning. So it looks like they're about ready here. We've got M versus Aerisu. All right. So this one is 3 out of 5. It is going to be a tough battle. Whoever wins this gets to go fight Dyne. Man, look at these overheads and the cross-ups on the knockdowns. Sasquatch is such a great character. Considered one of the top tiers. Him and Zaybell, I believe. Haven't seen any Zaybells this tournament, though. Look at that white flashing health Bulleta has. It's so much health. More air throws going on, not letting anyone escape. And managing to escape the white health kill. Trying to do that comeback kill. He's gotten a couple solid hits, but not able to confirm the rest of a combo. You got to be able to confirm the rest of that damage in order to apply the hit that you've got. You know, you earn that hit, but you got to do the rest of the damage afterwards. Man, look at this white health. That means that Aerisu is really being on the oppressive, really trying to get that extra damage done on M. M, nice, getting a round off, or yeah, round. Life. Man, M is just about dead. Aerisu taking the first game. Let's see if M can come back or if Aerisu is going to keep this. Locked down in the corner, doing a poke, or sorry, push block just to get out. Look at that. M was able to get a little bit of damage, but man, Aerisu just killing it, not letting M get out at all. Keeping Bulleta locked in that corner. Nice hits, keeping that down. Look at that, not letting Bulleta escape on that roll. Really making sure he's on the left side of the screen. Aerisu not having any of that. Push blocked a little bit. He's got his Dark Force, which is going to give him hyper armor. Almost a kill here. M's got to be played very cautious. Nice hits there. Look at that, just like that, covering that damage and putting Sasquatch on lockdown, but not able to get it. Just that single hit. Oh, M was so close on that one. Aerisu getting 2-0 though. M has a big uphill battle to climb, has to win 3 games in a row. Let's see if M can do it. Nice hit there, first hit. Both pretty even on health here, but Sasquatch definitely has M locked down. It's gonna be hard for M to get out of here. Look at those hits. Could have pursued it there for some extra damage. I think an ES pursuit would have killed. Come to think of it, I don't think I've seen Aerisu do any pursuits in this game yet. That was a kill from M. M having the advantage this time. Going for that pursuit. Again, pursuits only do white health damage, even if you're doing the ES version of a pursuit. But you can kill with white health. There we go, that's a kill. M getting the kill, getting back on the board. Oops, there we go. Really close here. Let's see if M can keep it up. There we go, getting the first hit again. That's what we saw last time. And trying to apply that knowledge, downloading Aerisu a little bit. You see Bulleta locked in the corner, having a hard time doing the reversal, using meter to do it. Sasquatch hasn't used any meter yet, still has those 2 bars. Almost got it there. Pretty tight on health. Bulleta a little bit behind. Nice poke! Hitting Sasquatch out of the air dash. Aerisu getting 1 life down. But it's still really even on health. That's a kill, tying the lives. Health is pretty tight here as well. But man, Sasquatch does have a lot of meter to work with. Using a Dark Force to get some of that extra hyper armor. It won't be effective against moves that deal fire effects, which will knock down. Which is something Bulleta is very capable of. Both playing very cautiously here. Doing some solid blocking between the two. Oh, lockdown could be a kill. Oh, there we go, and Aerisu takes it 3-1. Good stuff from Aerisu. All we have left now is Grand Finals. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Any questions for me while we're kind of waiting for this to go off? Any questions maybe for Dyne? Because Dyne, I see Dyne's in the chat too. Oh, one thing is I've been doing these tournaments at 11 in the morning Pacific time. I'm Pacific time. And that's so we can have European players. We've been getting a lot more European players entering the server and just kind of getting this kind of stuff going. So this way we can kind of merge. Aerisu, I think, is from France and Dyne is from SoCal. So we're getting a lot of that kind of stuff going on at the same time. No spoilers, Dyne. I have not played Undertale. So yeah, so I think after this tournament, I'm going to take a vote on which games we're going to run for next week's tournament. Last time we did Melty Blood and Third Strike. We might do that again. Melty Blood did a really great job. We had a lot of people into Melty Blood. So we might do Melty Blood again and maybe a different game besides Third Strike, but Third Strike was great too. I love Third Strike. I've been playing some of these fighting games for a very long time. Oh, so I actually a month and a half ago, I did this stream where it was kind of like the history of me and my life and fighting games and where I've gotten from the beginning to now, right? And so I'm actually going to be posting. I'm going to be posting my YouTube videos of that pretty soon. I'm kind of cutting it into pieces. The first one goes over that, and then some of the other ones were some Ask Me Anything questions. So you're going to see a little bit more of that too if you follow my YouTube channel. Why do people say Jedah sucks if Dyne exists? I mean, Jedah does suck, but the problem is that a lot of these characters in this game are just really, really damn good in general. So even though it looks like you see Dyne playing that, it's like, wow, Jedah doesn't suck. He's got to be one of the best characters in the game. That's only because Dyne's really good with Jedah. An example of that is there's a really phenomenal Anacharus player in Vampire Savior. And he's not good because he plays Anacharus. Anacharus is terrible in this game. He's good because the player is really good. Yeah, exactly. Pick a top tier or be a top tier. It just goes to show that really it's all about you and how well you can apply your character. Pretty much every character in this game is playable besides Anacharus, and yet Anacharus wins tournaments. So, really, this game is very, very good. Mighty Mar, thank you. Mighty Mar is the name of that player. Because I was like, okay, I wasn't sure, like, Mighty Mar or Mini Ma, there's like a few other players like that kind of have similar names. Mighty Mar is the one. And we're getting started right now, guys. Give us a moment before we get this match going. I just have to join their match. Dyne's getting ready. We have $59, looks like. $59 in the pot. I'm excited for this. Alright, so they fought each other before. It was very close. Dyne ended up winning 3-2. Aerisu lost pretty heavily at the beginning, but was able to kind of get a little bit more of a read on Dyne and come back pretty heavily. So let's see how well Aerisu can keep that download going and really apply that to get back at Dyne. Now he has to, because he's from loser's side, he has to win 2 sets. So he's going to win his first set of 3 out of 5, and then he has to win another set of 3 out of 5. Let's see if Aerisu can do it. A guard cancel, deal a little bit of damage, getting him back. Still pretty even on health. Ooh, not anymore. That command grab not hitting Sasquatch from that height. That command grab's really weird. The one where he kind of slides backwards. It's more of like an unblockable that's at that close of range. Good kill from Sasquatch. Getting a little bit more of that damage going. Dyne is going to have to really apply that pressure. Look at that. Just the strings dealing so much damage from Sasquatch off those confirms. That's what's really important in Vampire Savior, being able to confirm off of those hits. We saw some of those other matches earlier tonight where they were getting some good solid hits, but they weren't able to confirm more damage off of them. And that's really what's so important with this. The game's really fast, so it can be tough to get those confirms, but it's so important. Good hits there, really close on the health bars. You can see here, Aerisu has 4 bars, almost 5. And he ends up getting a kill. Aerisu getting the first point on the board. Good stuff so far. Well, let's see if he can keep it up. Get that 3 out of 5 set win. All right. Well, starting it up here. Playing pretty cautiously. Dyne going in for the unblockable air to ground. That air dash as well. Jedah's air dash is a little bit different than typical air dashing in other fighting games. It does have a hitbox on it, so you can air dash and hit your opponent in the middle of it. I believe it's cancelable at any point in it as well. There are other air dashes in this game. Lei-Lei has an air dash. It's more like an air run, but yeah. Dyne taking the first game, or first round. You see that even though Sasquatch was doing Dark Force, still was getting hit by that. There we go. Good. I never seen that before. Using the strike version of the air to ground into a throw on the ground. So very good awareness there from Dyne. You can tell he has a lot of knowledge of this character. Aerisu just about tying up the health, doing a pretty solid comeback. That's one thing you've been seeing a lot here with Aerisu too. His Sasquatch, when he gets that confirmed, he's confirming with a lot of damage. So he's covering up that distance, the gap in health, just very, very quickly. Oh, nice ground unblockable. Jedah's not the only character that has that, so you have to be really careful if you see Jedah with meter and you're jumping in on him from a faraway distance. He can make you land onto the ground unblockable. Dyne tying it up 1-1. Zabel, for example, has another ground unblockable. If you're standing on the ground, or if you're jumping and about to land, then you just get hit, they see it coming, and they use the super on you. Dyne getting that first hit. Aerisu really playing good on the defensive there, blocking the overhead and then doing a tech hit as well. Nice job there as well, avoiding the ground unblockable. Aerisu still has taken a lot of damage though. It's going to be tough for Aerisu to come back, but he has to recover that white health if he's going to succeed. Quick kill there from Dyne. That might have been chip damage. Good awareness there from Dyne too if he was doing that with the wheel just to cover that. Going for those overheads with the Dark Force. You know, they call it Dyne Force for a reason. Dyne's so good at using the Jedah's Dark Force against his opponents to just easily eat away half of their health bar. Off of some very quick overheads. Aerisu has a lot of comeback he's going to need to do here. He has to beat an entire life bar from Jedah. But he's on the way. Look at that. Taking a bat down. Getting some more confirms. Super close to death. Oh, and he jumped backwards. Dyne caught it and got that unblockable on him. 2-1 now. Dyne 1 game away. If Dyne wins this, he is going to win Grand Finals and take away that pot. There's $59 in that bonus there. Dyne would get the biggest chunk of that if he wins first place. Aerisu is going to have a long road ahead of him, but he can do it. We've seen how well he did that first game. He's fully capable of actually coming back here against Dyne. Let's see if he's able to, though. Oh, no! He keeps getting hit with that ground unblockable. Dyne very, very aware of that. But now that Aerisu is more aware of that unblockable, because he wasn't using it as much in some of those other cases, he's going to have to be a little bit aware of how much meter Dyne has, and if he has meter, he has to really limit his jumping, which is going to hurt how well he can play and really apply his tools against Dyne. When you're always thinking in the back of your mind, hey, they could do this to me if I do that, then it really hurts your all your options in total. There he goes again. This was a different unblockable. Good hit there. Could have confirmed a little bit more. Aerisu does have 2 bars of meter here. If he can knock down Dyne, he'll kill because he can do an EX pursuit. There we go. Aerisu tying it up with a throw. Again, in this game, like a lot of old fighting games, if you do a throw, and that throw would have killed if they didn't tech it, it will confirm the kill even if your opponent does tech the throw. So that's how this game works. That's how a lot of old fighting games work. If the throw would have been a kill, whether they tech or not, it will end up killing. Good guard cancel there. Doing the move where you know, Jedah ends up cutting his own head off. Very cool. Aerisu has to win this if he's going to stay in. Dyne just has to win this one single game. Look at that! Oh, nice throw! Getting the throw out of there, avoiding that momentum that Dyne was having, recovering all of that white health. Not getting hit by any of those, that slash unblockable move. Oh man, Aerisu coming back here. Both of them at exactly the same amount of health, only 1 life left. If Dyne can take this, he wins Grand Finals. There we go, nice unblockable there from Dyne. Not going to give up that easily. Doing the unblockable from that close. Oh, wow. Going in for a pursuit for some quick extra damage. Aerisu just needs a little bit more, and Aerisu takes it. 3-2. We got a reset going on. Dyne is going to get an L, and they're both going to go to 0. Oh, man. Aerisu coming back. Dyne is going to be probably a little bit struggling here. A little nervous, maybe. So the way these resets work, because it's essentially a brand new game, is how it's concerned. If Aerisu wanted to switch characters, even though he won, he would be allowed to with the way the character change rules work. He does not want to. His main is, of course, Sasquatch, so there isn't really an issue there. But if he wanted to, he could. Look at that momentum. Look at that momentum. Dyne coming back with that Dark Force. Look at Aerisu not falling for it, though. Flicking him just a little bit to get that out there. Getting those wheels. Making sure he's stuck. Nice comeback there from Dyne. Not letting him escape. Tying up the health. Going for another Dark Force. Look at this damage. Oh, the Dark Force was from Aerisu. I thought for a moment it was from Dyne, but Dyne has no meter left. Aerisu does have 3 bars. Avoiding that. Going for a quick reversal there. Dyne going for his Dark Force. Not able to apply anything from it. Good confirm. Oh, not as much damage as I thought he was going to be able to make. Oh man, the health is so even. Aerisu has a bar left. They both have a bar. Avoiding the unblockable grab from range. Oh my god, this is so close. Oh, Aerisu getting the win there. Coming back 1-0 at this point. Yeah, you know, Tie-Dye, that goes to show just how well Aerisu is at adapting, just how great of a player he is. They were talking about, you know, tournament match after their losers finals. They're kind of talking to each other. You can see it in the Discord server. And Dyne was giving him a little bit of advice. Already applying that advice this quickly is so good that just shows the awareness and the strength of the player that Aerisu is. He is one of the top EU players that we've seen. He visited East Canada, so I got to be able to play him live at a couple of majors. Look at that, more solid damage. Aerisu really applying this on him. Oh no, getting hit with that. And a quick kill from Aerisu. Oh no. Aerisu having Dyne on lockdown. Dyne has to get 3 in a row. And Dyne, they were really tied earlier. Aerisu covering that gap very quickly. Dyne has to apply that lockdown. Cannot let Aerisu get out. There we go, another tech throw. More hits going on. Dyne not going for those unblockables as much as he was. They were working when he was doing them. And Aerisu hadn't really had a chance to, I don't think, apply the knowledge of that yet. Good damage here. That's a quick round. Getting that life gone. Going for the overhead 6H. Heavy punch. Aerisu not falling for that Dyne Force, throwing him as soon as he lands. Dyne definitely has the life lead, but Aerisu's got 4 bars that he can use. Oh my god, look at this life damage difference. Dyne just needs a couple more confirms. Ooh, Aerisu coming back that quick. If Aerisu wins this round, he gets Grand Finals win. Not getting hit by the unblockable. Oh! Dyne not doing the unblockable. Going in for an overhead though, getting himself back up on the board. Dyne cannot let up. He has to fight. Nice throw. Still a tech hit, but getting Sasquatch stuck in that corner. Making him block those wheels. Before we saw where Dyne was applying those wheels, making him block, just to make it so he'd get hit with those unblockables. Wow! What a quick round in 9 seconds alone. Already taking a life off of Sasquatch. That is how you play Vampire Savior. That momentum, keeping that white health going. The way white health works in this game is whenever you block a move, you take white health as your chip damage. And also, anytime you deal damage, you take a certain amount, or your opponent also takes a certain amount of white health. Sometimes it's exactly double, sometimes it's not. That's a quick kill from the chip damage there as well. You can kill with white health, but white health does end up regenerating. It is now 2-2. Whoever wins this wins Grand Finals, wins that pot. Last I checked, it was what's that, $59 in the pot here? Grand Finals winner here is going to win the biggest chunk of that. A lot of back and forth. Good throw. Applying, making sure Dyne is stuck back in that corner. They're both really even on health. Avoiding the unblockable, which means he's going to be able to get punished from that. Look at this extra damage so fast in there. More going on. Not getting hit by that unblockable. Dyne 1 life ahead. This is going to hurt. Aerisu really stuck in the corner, not able to get out there. Aerisu is almost on the verge of death. Oh, avoiding the unblockable, but not able to punish Dyne for trying it. Nice throw. That's going to set up a little bit of safety there for Aerisu, recovering a tiny bit of that health during the round reset. Still, there we go. That is a kill. Dyne killing with the flashy unblockable, stealing that soul. Dyne ends up winning the tournament 3-2. Great stuff, Dyne. Oh my god. Wow, what a game. I'm just updating the bracket here at the last part. What an awesome tournament. You know, this game is so cool. That's why I love seeing this game being played like this. That was such an intense match. And that's what this game's all about. Very quick, very intense. You have to apply that dominance against your opponent in order to steal that win. Dyne ended up winning this grand finals. Let me take a look at the standings, give everybody some shout outs here. Top 3 did end up making some money. It's not too late to donate to the Matcherino, even though the tournament's over. Any sort of coupon code that you use is going to go to these players. I haven't paid them out yet, so the rest of that can still go out to them. But we have Dyne in first place, Aerisu getting second, M in third, and TastyKarateSr getting fourth place. Thanks a lot, everybody who entered. We saw a couple new players here. We see TastyKarateSr. It's the first time he's entered, and it's, you know, even if you're not too familiar with these games, you can still enter and have a lot of fun with it. So I highly recommend it if you're interested in checking some of these games out and you've never done it before. Enter a tournament. Everybody here is just having fun. They're happy to see other people entering these as well. We do run tournaments for all sorts of different fighting games, not just Plus R, not just Vampire Savior. Last time we did Melty Blood, and we also did Third Strike. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Check out our Discord server too. Lately, you know, I hadn't been posting that much on my YouTube channel because I've just been setting everything up, and it's been so far behind on that. But I'm actually uploading a lot more stuff on YouTube lately. You're gonna see that being a lot more active. I've already uploaded a few videos so far. Check that out. You're gonna see tonight's tournament, for example, up there. And really, that's about that. I mean, if you guys are interested in these kind of games, and especially learning it, we're going to be starting a community night every Friday where we're just learning a game together. And there's a lot of great people on this server. Really, the point is just to kind of avoid that drama, focus on the competition, and just get better, and just kind of chill and talk and improve. That's what it's all about. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and see who I can raid. Maybe get them an extra follower or two. Let's see who we got here.